Marjorie Taylor Greene does not need to resign from Congress. She doesn't need to resign from Congress. She should not be forced out of Congress. She should not be censured. She should not be expelled. Marjorie Taylor Greene was lawfully elected by the people of Northwest Georgia. She is their congresswoman. I said before she made it through the runoff that there were so many things that would come out about her. She would be the gift that kept on giving for the Democrats, and Democrats would seek to tie every Republican in Congress to her, and that's exactly what's happening. She will be an embarrassment for the GOP. She may get redistricted by the Republicans in Georgia. They don't much care for her either. But whether I like Marjorie Taylor Greene or not, the fact of the matter is she was elected by the people of Northwest Georgia, and she has every right to be in Congress. She's got as much right to be in Congress as Maxine Waters, who told people to get in Republicans' faces and chase them out of restaurants. She's got as much right to be in Congress as Rashida Tlaib or Ilhan Omar or Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez or Nancy Pelosi. Marjorie Taylor Greene has as much right to be in Congress as all of those people who have outlandish views that the media tends to ignore. I'm not a Marjorie Taylor Greene fan. I think that she will be used by Democrats to define all the Republicans as with her. I think that will long-term impact the Republicans negatively, but she was elected by the people of Northwest Georgia. She was elected by those people, and they had every right to send her there. That's who they wanted. That's who they got. And they can deal with it. They can deal with the ramifications of it. But this media effort to chase her out of Congress, when none of them wanted to even engage with what Ilhan Omar and her brother, none of them wanted to engage with any of that stuff. There is a double standard there. The crazy people of the left get a complete pass. The crazy people of the right get condemned constantly. And I get it. Life's not fair, and we do need to understand that. We don't need to make ourselves victims of it, but we do need to understand the double standard about which we are seeing. I think Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to be a drag on the Republicans. I think what you're going to see is that the people of Northwest Georgia are going to be shut out of all sorts of stuff. Your infrastructure projects, you're not going to get. Your school funding from the federal government, you're not going to get. All the things that you need from the federal government, you're not going to get. The Democrats are going to deprive you of them because of Marjorie Taylor Greene. But it was your choice to elect her. And you did. And I stand by your right to elect her as much as I stand by Brooklyn's right to elect Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She may not be my cup of tea, but she's yours, and you get her. And she shouldn't be forced to resign. But these stories are going to keep dripping out over the next 2 years. The Democrats and the media, they don't like her, and she's given them a lot of ammunition, and either she's going to double down on it, which I suspect she will do, and not care about it, or she's going to moderate her views. Even if she doesn't moderate her positions, she'll moderate her public personality, and the stories will go away. It's her choice. My suspicion is she's going to double down on this and become a martyr. She's going to fundraise off of it and all that stuff, which is going to just amplify it, and at some point the Republicans will want to deal with it.